Coach, you want us to start head to head?
I want to start like that.
Like this?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
With him,
Put your right knee up his butt. So you get kind of, and then your left hand, put it on the outside of his arm. Right? Put your hand right there. So you get used to riding a little bit. Try to stay with him, okay? Alright. There's your sit through, Bruce.
huh?
There was your sit through on the way back. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay. Sit through, Bruce. Put single leg in. It's the second time you single leg me. Sit through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You don't have to. You don't have to.
You know,
You don't have to go. You don't have to exert all this energy. You're putting everything into moves. You're gonna get tired when that kind of stuff. Sit through it. Good. Go behind it. There you go. Cool. All right. Stay back there. Stay back there. Stay back there. Now he's gonna do it. Put your right hand back on the mat. Sound your elbows. You're gonna stay. You'll stay on the mat like that forever. You put your elbows down. Good. Sit through. Now sit through. Let him go over his head, Bruce.
huh?
Grab him around the head. Sit through. Post it out. There you go. Shoot your leg through. Good. Stay behind him. Yep. Don't lock hands. Put your hands behind wrestling. Trust me, I'll let you build up to that eventually. You gotta get this down though, once we start doing other things, you won't get out at all. There you go. Good. Focus in your head. Hey, look, here's the thing too. Look, get your head up as high as you can. So you got pressure into his shoulder. Shoot that leg through. Boom. Go behind. Yep. Because what's going to happen, we're eventually going to build up. Do it again. I'll show you. Just keep going. Don't get in a hurry. It's not how fast you do it, it's how light you do it, okay? Let's get over some. So make sure you're getting low and sliding. Because one of the things, when he, come here, if his arm starts to drape around my neck, right here, okay? I know he's gonna try to go lock up. That far shoulder is up to my ear so he can't choke. I'm posting, and as I hit a long sit, I'm turning. He's gonna try to keep his arms on my head, I know he is. So I come up, I'm out, and then sit through. Now what he was doing is skipping a whole step, trying to do this. And once I sit through, in real life, I don't have to come back behind him because now I can take him down and control and ride from here. But on this drill, I just want you guys to calm down so you can continue to have a flow.
Got you.
Okay? All right?
Yep.
So make your grip a little bit tighter with each one. A little bit, Bruce. Don't go to.
Okay.
Don't try to make it unconscious.
Well, yeah.
Push your leg out, head up, shoot, sit through it. Make sure you get a slide. Don't just try to skip across there like you're walking on your knees, because he ain't gonna allow that in real time. There you go. Good. There you go. Keep pressure on now, Bruce. Wrestle a little bit. Taking up the bike a little bit.
All right.
See? That's why you want to get low start with, because when you stay high like that, he's going to just bust you right back down. Shoot low. Still still too high. Come on in, Bruce, real quick. Watch what he's gonna do here, Lee. So, my honey, Bruce. Alright, he's gonna give me some pressure. He's gonna try. So, I'm about to back up. See what I'm saying? I was low, so if I had stayed on my knees, like, if I would've came through and he's here, and I started to come through kind of like this, he's just gonna shrink down and drive into the mat. So, I want to get low to the mat here. So as he's on, and as he starts, you see how he's got his knee on my butt, he's making me carry my weight on my hands, that's not good. Then from here, when I get it, I want this to be low. Now, what I gotta watch for is the step over right here by him as a counter. Okay? So when I get here, I'm gonna start putting the pressure on him.
Yes.
The weight of that leg starts to raise up. Take it. Drive across. Okay? So, you alright?
Yep.
I don't mind his arm. When I'm around the neck, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, it can restrict your breathing, but he shouldn't let it choke you. So, try to panic it a little bit. Just come take it for a second. So, now, well, it's a little simple. This isn't stuff like Sam's like, we're gonna do that. Stuff you're not gonna like. But you gotta do it.
Good stuff.
Or if you don't have it, nothing else is gonna matter. Like you gotta have those basics on the mat. You're gonna be on bottom at some point. I don't care how good you are. You could be a takedown machine and you're gonna end up getting on bottom at some point. So if you can't get up bottom, you're gonna lose. Most of the time. Most of the guys who win in any grappling style at all are usually the ones on top. So, doesn't mean, sure, you can pull things off from bottom, but you can catch submissions and things. But typically, let's say you wrestle, all you do is hit a wrist lock and somebody takes you down. You're going to win matches doing that. There's no doubt about it. But against good guys, over a period of time, especially when they get used to that, you're going to have a problem. You know, now you need to be able to hit them. Because this is the thing that can, you know, like I've said before, always be so good that you can end a match in a position where you shouldn't. Where the other guy's coach is pissed at him and yelling because he shouldn't have lost there. You need to be able to deal with there. That's how good your submission needs to be. But that is not a, that's not me telling you, you need to be there. No, you need to be good there, but you don't ever want to be there, okay? So,
Gotcha.
let's just get back in the ride this time, and let's give him some double thigh pride. Come here, come back real quick. This is one of my favorite ways to ride somebody. Well, a couple of different things when we're riding. When my knees are gonna be up his butt, or I'm gonna be on him like this. He's gonna feel my pressure immediately. Okay, now, he's gonna keep that arm strong. He knows how to cross wrist, he's not gonna let me have it. Okay, but what I am gonna do is keep this constant pressure here, right with the toes, right with the chop. Now look at my cross wrist. I want you to be able to ride back up. Hold these. Now, one of the easiest ways I think we're gonna ride this again when I have is called a double thigh pride. My left hand's gonna be inside his thighs. Try not to grab his junk. You got a cup on?
Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
Good.
Cody's in here sometimes.
I didn't want to cup check you. All right. And Bruce just got me flagged on YouTube. But anyway, so I'm here, I'm gonna drive into like this. So I'm driving up and my chest is rolling, my feet are pushing, and I'm trying to extend them. And my covers. So come over here to that big wrist. He gets some thigh from me. I don't have a cuffs on.
Okay.
So as he's pushing me forward, this one's on. I don't know what my hands. There's the knee slide.
Oh, yeah. I lost control.
You know, now I can start working for stand-ups, side rolls, and changing positions. But I gotta get my hips. I don't want my hand weight on my hands. Okay? Not, if I put my weight on my hands, it's because I choose to, not because he puts me there. So let's work that a little bit. And, kind of go slow first.
Okay.
You know, get the feel of it.
Okay, so
So it's like that.
hook the, then
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, you
you
beat
put
the
it in
stride.
drive.
There you go. And you don't have to work real hard, okay? Just, I want you to stay in there, because it's called a ride. Double thigh pro ride, okay? Keep your hips into it. Your back a little bit. Knee slide on the wrist. See it listen a little bit. All right, come back. So wrist down, stay right. So kind of like you had if you're, give me this work. See how my weights, I'm seeing my gear here. I got my almost pinching his hips too. They'll tell you feels that,
Yep.
right? He's having carried my weight. Put that weight on his hands.
It's almost like you're trying to pull up right here and drive me at the same time. Ready?
So watch this one. Your legs are back. Watch me real quick. Your legs are like here. My legs here. I can see how I'm breaking him down. I'm getting him down to his elbows. That's a good thing. Now I can get into better stuff. And when you're on top of somebody, you probably won't ride that way. It might just be for a split second or two. You're trying to bust them up out of their position. You're trying to move them around. You know, typically, like, so I look at it as you can ride the body high or the body low. You know, you can ride here, back on the hips and legs, back here. Sit up, get your butt a little bit. I can ride my ankle on him. Oh yeah. Here. Another referee. I'll show you. So, if I start breaking you down, here's where I want to be. Right? So you feel that on your leg immediately. That made you extend your hips. And now, when you're here, then I can start getting this toe. You know, can attack here, or I can swing it up, keep it from here, break it down. I can ride you from here. Because once you're here, come back up. So what I'm saying? Yeah. Now this is gonna be hard to get out of. And then obviously, all I got right here. See what I'm saying? So, I'm going to give you an idea how much cardio, how much physical exertion you're doing. You want to be heavy, but you want to move. And I want to hit it with a little burst of exertion. I don't want to just the whole time like, you know, like you're pushing a car uphill or something, or pushing a car down the road. I want it to be more like
boxing where you are moving
Yeah.
and then just bursts of power.
more just pop explosion. Quick pops and then chill, relax. So, because if you try to be explosive the whole time like you would in, let's say, high school wrestling, you're gonna get tired of this quick. Because there's no 2 minute and then break, There's no stall, call, and break, you know. Stalling is what we do in this style. So. There you go. Good. Knee slide on it, knee slide on it. Slide your knee through, there you go, slide it through. There. Hey, even if your technique's not perfect, like, oh, I didn't get my leg up properly, and you that, I don't care. And that's what, I don't like telling beginners this. Eventually, I don't care. When you get, so what I'll tell like a higher ranking guys that have been around for a long time, just do it, I don't care. However works best for you, just hit. That's the best. What's the best technique? Whatever works. It might be not exactly how I do it, but get your hips free. Demonstrating and drilling are two different things. There you go. Get to your butt, get to your butt. Throw your legs up, sit back into them. There you go, good. Don't get drugged back though, stay upright. Want your feet, don't let your legs be straight. Want your feet on the mat when you have power to move.
Okay.
There you go, now you can push back into them with them.
Yeah, or you
You're
could
probably
stand
sliding.
up even.
Yeah, so when you're down, you don't have to be on the bridge for you.
Oh, okay.
When he's driving on you, actually hold on just for a second.
All right.
As he's driving forward pressure, just like that on me, I can't tell him, Captain, it's hard for me to post out that knee slide. So all I'm gonna do, if he's got my leg going that way, I'm gonna feel which way I can move, and then I'm gonna knee slide in accordance with that. So right here, he's got that forward pressure. Ooh, I got that knee. There, I got that foot up now. You know, sit back, should break hands. Get a switch, whatever. It might not be, that's the one you drill. You know, that's the one you hit it with sparring. That's you learn, you start doing it, demonstration, doing it against non-resisting. Then drilling adds resistance. And then sparring adds somebody, you know, just not resisting, trying to beat you. So, just get your hips clear right here, okay?
I'm gonna go ahead and open up the windows.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
It might be warmer out there.
I don't know.
Oh,
It could be pretty warm
one train
today and tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, just one. We used to have two, but shortly after we moved here, one of the kids accidentally dropped it out the window on the next room down in the briar patch.
Sweet. At least he
Yeah.
landed in the briar patch.
We had we had one next door when we used to be in that room. Is this the one over there? Or is that it?
I got impaled.
I
on
was
it.
over there, so.
Or is it the one dropped?
No,
That's how Bruce got impaled.
that
He
one
put
was,
his, he
I
put his,
got impaled on
he put his
that.
hand through one of these. We were wrestling.
I head butted the molding, and left a nice dent. And then Shaquille, when I was spinning around, he like pushed me and my head barely caught that same impalement and cut my head.
You will figure out in time, and it won't be right now, but it'll be one day. You'll go, you gotta, you know, it's kind of like, you gotta give everything a chance when he was. But eventually, you'll come to a place in your wrestling where, whether it's on your feet, your takedown, whether it's on your reversal, your escape, your riding, your submission, you'll figure out what you're best at. And that's what you put together as your wrestling. So when I'm in, like, if I'm down, I'm best, honestly, at probably side rolls and shrugs. That's where my wrestling is. I mean, I'll do long sets, I'll do switches, but I'm best at hitting that reversal. You know? So that's where I want to be. You want to be where you're best, you know. You need to stand up because, like I said, a lot of guys will then not engage right there You know, because they're like, I don't want to catch a reversal on me. Everybody's got a wrist lock on me. But I don't care if your guy goes, hey, I'm better hitting switch, or I'm better at side roll, which we haven't gotten into that. We side roll, wing roll, Granny and Shrub are all Peterson, which are always one move, in my opinion. They all got individual names, but they're all the same. They all go together because wrestling can be continuous. Where I go for a move, it's not there, then I just keep wrestling until the next one's there, the next one. They get like one combinations of striking. You know, like you might be like, you know, I'm best throw with this technique, and you go to throw it, and they counter or they dodge, whatever. But then you have a combination, and then the second or third strike you throw out, the one that really lands against them, you know. So same with wrestling. You know, this is what I want to do, but this is where we might end up. You know. So all right, let's start over. Let's start down on our stomachs this time, belly. Good equilibrium, Bruce. I kind of show a lot. That's what I thought. Thursday nights are good, right?
No, I can make Thursday.
You guys should.
No, it's actually like the only night that I have to do stuff at the house.
Okay.
It's like karate Monday, Tuesdays, sumo on Wednesdays, judo on Fridays. So
I'll try to. We'll try to figure out a night and see how it works. So okay,
if you guys are okay with doing it at like 7:30, then Mondays, and really if we pushed sumo back like a half hour, we could then do wrestling after sumo.
Oh, when Monday?
Wednesdays.
So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so he's down. Okay, I've got him flat. I want to ride this guy. I want him to come back up. All right. And ultimately, in what we're doing, I don't really care about putting him on his back. I mean, I will wrestle him to there, but I'll wrestle here because I can do submissions. So this is going to be kind of a quick running. Knee's going to be up the butt once again because when I put that knee up the butt, that forces his weight onto his hands immediately. Okay, so same thing I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot this arm underneath on the tight waist. I'm going to keep that knee up the butt. Okay, I'm going to go to his elbow, and he's going to start building up. I'm going to try to keep him down. Now that he's come down, I'm going to go into that wrist. I felt him using a lot, trying to use my strength right there. That's what I wanted. Now I got that wrist, and now I can work out. I can work this out into a hammer lock.
In a weird position.
From a very strange position. Even if he starts trying to build up from here, I got this. I got this old keep coming up.
I can't.
So I'm
It's in a
saying,
bad spot.
okay.
It may not look like
My
it.
right shoulder is digging in his hip right here. That's helping me get the arm around. Hammer locking me for you.
Definitely.
Get me in position. But it also, that's the basic. That's where it all starts. Second one, go back real quick, Bruce. Back to belly. Second one, so we want to call double crab. Pitching the hip with my knee, flaring his legs up with my temples. As he starts to build up, see how that
It's really difficult.
takes his legs out of the way.
Oh, 100%.
I'm cross facing. I grab behind that tricep, I got that, that's gonna be really hard for him to build up. I can put my hip behind his head, keep him coming up. So make sure you get contact, don't have your head here. He comes up, you're gonna get cracked in the face. And he's gonna get cracked in the head. So anytime I go, when I say head to head, that means the head's touching head to head. Don't go right here and then headbutting or something, because I've actually seen people do that. So I got the double crab ride right here. Okay, now I could switch over, and now I got the left knee up the butt, and I can go with the right leg on the crab. See how I bring that around? That basically starts building up. See how that makes it harder to come up? We need to be, in my opinion, is the second most important part in our wrestling. First part is on bottom, because you can't get up bottom when you get big. That's why I go with that. It's a math game, numbers.
Yeah.
Getting on top, riding second. Because if we can keep the opponent down, we're gonna beat them. They might make us look stupid for a few minutes, we might go for submission and it's not there. But my goal, and this is how we wrestle our philosophy, it might not be there, but that's fine, because I'm gonna continue to control him, and he's gonna give me something. I might not submit it in 10 minutes, it might take 20 minutes, but that's okay. I'm not in a hurry, I just wanna control him. That's my entire mindset. So drop down real quick. Into your belly, yep. Go right knee on the butt. Yep, right hand down to this tight waist, down to this, yep. Try to get it as deep as you can. There you go. Now take your left hand and grab it top of his elbow. There you go. Use all puff papers. There you go. Now keep forward pressure on him. Build up some on it, Bruce. Yep, there he goes. So now he's in a position where he can re-slide, sit out, some of that. We're going to try to stay with him. Go back down again for me, Bruce. All right, let's go. Keep going. Keep that weight on his hands. There you go. Come back. Drop down for me on your belly. So you'll kind of just go this here. Something here. And I'm going to drop down, I've got here. And even if I haven't gotten here yet, if his belly's down and I can't get it up, get my hand under, that's fine. I'm just gonna stay here, knee up the butt, all right, build up. Come up your hands.
It's not easy.
Come on up. Come on up. See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so then when I start controlling your head, or I cross face you, you're gonna have a hard time coming up now. You're gonna really keep you down there, see what I'm saying?
Real.
And believe, don't get discouraged, because I used to do that, and my coach get behind me, he's like, get up in your hands, John. And I'm like, I can't. I hate you. You're embarrassing me.
You're a mean old man.
And then eventually, like, come on, your hands off. Boom. I'm like, okay. You know, so I'm just coming right back up. And it is just practice. And I think the problem is with getting our brains, but it's everybody does this. Probably a lot of different things in life. That looks basic enough. That's not that hard. Kneel the butt, keep the weight on their hands, cupping the elbow, and then you realize it does take time to build it up. Because I remember, this doesn't work. And which is the thing I said to the coach after about a year with him. I said, you know, show me some new moves today. Something, and this was in a private workout at the All Army Rec Center, and I said,